Simple and compound sentences. Simple sentences. Sentences are easy to make in the English language. For a simple sentence, you only need a noun and a verb. Noun, Susie. Verb, plays. Susie plays. That's a sentence. We call it a simple sentence. We can add an object to our sentence. Noun, Susie. Verb, plays. Object, tennis. Susie plays tennis. This is another good simple sentence. Let's learn what a compound sentence means. Compound sentences. A compound sentence sounds like it's hard, but it's not. That first sentence on this page is an example of a compound sentence. A compound sentence is made up of two or more simple sentences, joined by a conjunction. Conjunctions are those little words that connect sentences: and, but, after, because, before, and so. Let's use our first simple sentence and make it into a compound sentence. Susie plays tennis. This was our first simple sentence. Let's add another short sentence to add to our first compound. Subject, she. Verb, lost. Object, tennis balls. She lost her tennis balls. Now let's make two simple sentences into one compound sentence. Susie plays tennis, but she lost her tennis balls. We made our first compound sentence. Two simple sentences connected by the conjunction, but. More compound sentences. It's a good idea to practice making compound sentences because we use them a lot. Oops! That first sentence is another compound sentence. The first word of the first sentence is it's. The first word of the second sentence is we. The word because is the conjunction that holds the two simple sentences together to make one compound sentence. Let's make some fun compound sentences. 1. The elephant was at the river. 2. The elephant sprayed its baby with water. Those are two simple sentences. What do we get when we put them together? The elephant was at the river and sprayed her baby with water. The word and is a conjunction, and it helped us put two sentences together. 1. The teacher handed out our homework. 2. She ran out of papers. 3. This made some of us very happy. Now we're trying to put not two, but 3 simple sentences together. Can we do it? The teacher handed out our homework, but she ran out of papers, and this made some of us very happy. Do you want to try 4 sentences in one? On this page, we are going to try to make a compound sentence out of 4 simple sentences. Are you ready? 1. Ben had a donkey. 2. The donkey was very lazy. 3. Ben had to take fruit to the market. 4. The lazy donkey sat down on the road. Let's put it all together. Ben had a donkey, but the donkey was lazy. And when Ben had to take fruit to the market, the donkey sat down on the road. If the sentence gets long, we can add commas to make it a little easier to read. expanding sentences. To expand means to make something bigger or longer. We're going to learn how to expand simple and compound sentences. Let's start with a short, simple sentence. Jenny lost her backpack. Now we can expand this sentence. We can say something extra about Jenny and her backpack. My cousin Jenny lost her new black backpack at school. We expanded the sentence from 4 words to 10 words. Let's expand a compound sentence. 1. The nurse helps children. 2. They are sick. Let's expand this sentence. The nice nurse with the white cap helps children because they are sick. To expand a sentence, you just think of words that will help to make the sentence more interesting to the reader. Rearrange. To rearrange means to change the order of things. Here's a list of fruits. Apple, banana, pear. To rearrange this list, we could say pear, apple, banana. Or we could say banana, apple, pear. We can also do this with simple sentences and compound sentences. Rearranging simple sentences. Let's start with a very simple sentence and rearrange them. 1. Billy saw John at the soccer match. John saw Billy at the soccer match. 2. The huge blue whale jumped up out of the water. Up out of the water jumped the huge blue whale. 3. The volcano shot out lava and gases. Lava and gases were shot out of the volcano. 4. Jenny went to school every day and she walked with her friend Jane. Jane walked to school every day with her friend Jenny. 5. Jane's dog, Bruno, sometimes followed them, but Jenny made Bruno go home. Jane made Bruno go home if he tried to follow. Rearranging compound sentences. This is just like rearranging simple sentences, but maybe a little harder. 1. Bernie dropped off the book after he left school. After he left school, Bernie dropped off the book. 2. Gary was riding his bike for many miles, and he stopped to get something to drink. Gary stopped to get something to drink because he was riding his bike for many miles. 3. Karen was late because she had a doctor's appointment, and he was very busy. The doctor was very busy, so Karen was late. Grade 1. Sentences. A sentence is a group of words that tells us something or asks a question. How do we make a sentence? 1. A sentence has a naming word. This is called a noun, like dog. 2. A sentence has a verb. This is an action word like ran. 3. The first word of a sentence is in capitalized letters. We also call these uppercase letters. 4. The sentence must end with a punctuation mark. Sentences. Let's make our first sentence. The dog ran. Great. Let's make one more using these words. Are boots wet? This time it is a question. Are your boots wet? There are many kinds of sentences. let's learn about them. Simple, declarative sentences. The first kind of sentence is called a simple declarative sentence. Declarative just means that you are telling something. This is not the same as asking a question. A declarative sentence ends with a period. We already made one simple declarative sentence. The dog ran. It is a simple sentence with a noun and a verb. The first letter of the sentence is capitalized. It ends with a period. We can make this sentence a little more exciting. The big black dog ran from my house to the park. This is still a simple declarative sentence. Now, let's find out what a compound declarative sentence is. Compound declarative sentences. So far, we've learned a big word, declarative. Here's another one, compound. Compound means you put two things together. Easy. Let's start with our dog sentence. It is a simple declarative sentence. The dog ran. Let's add another sentence. The dog jumped high. Put them together, and what do you have? The dog ran, and it jumped high. This is a compound declarative sentence. Why? We took two simple declarative sentences and put them together to make one compound declarative sentence. Compound declarative sentences. Let's try another one. Here are two simple declarative sentences. I went to school today. I played soccer. Can you make it into one compound sentence? I went to school today and then I played soccer. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative is another big word, but it just means that it is a question. Where is my book? That is an interrogative sentence. You use this kind of sentence to ask a question. Do you see that the sentence ends with a question mark? Let's look at some more interrogative sentences. When are we going to the movies? Why are you so happy? Who is that new student? What are you doing after school today? How did she make that nice picture? Where is the big game tonight? These are all interrogative sentences. They ask a question and they end with a question mark. Imperative sentences. An imperative sentence is like an order. It means that someone is telling someone else to do something. It ends in a period. Your parents use imperative sentences. Please come inside and do your homework. Please help your dad to wash the dog. Your teacher also uses imperative sentences. Please hand in your homework. Please do not be late when you come back from lunch. You use imperative sentences sometimes. Don't forget to bring the soccer ball. Go find my book. Exclamatory sentences. We use exclamatory sentences when we are excited about something. We can use an exclamatory sentence when we are very happy. I won the soccer game today. Mike got a new bike. What is the punctuation mark at the end of this sentence? It is called an exclamation point. You can also use an exclamatory sentence when you are unhappy about something. I lost my best doll today. My cat is all wet from the rain. You can use an exclamatory sentence when you are scared. She saw a snake today. There's a big spider in my room. Vowel sounds influenced by R. Ear. Graphemes IRR, ERE, EAR, EER, IER. Mirror. Hero. Zero. Material. Here. Ear. Beard. Deer. Fear. Gear. Here. Near. Clear. Fierce. Peer. Cashier. Beer. Deer. Cheer. Career. Nouns are naming words. A noun can name a person, thing, place, or animal. Person. Girl. Thing. Book. Place. Bed. Animal. Cat. I see a cat on the bed. The girl reads a book. Person. Here are some nouns that name a person. Girl. Boy. Dad. Mom. Dad has a red car. Place. Here are some nouns that name a place. House. School. Hall. Car. Dad sits in his red car. Thing. Here are some nouns that name a thing. Chair. Table. Book. Bed. A book is on the bed. Animal. Here are some nouns that name an animal. Cow. Dog. Hen. Pig. The cat runs from the dog. One and many. A noun can name one person, thing, place, or animal. Or a noun can name many people, things, places, or animals. We add the letter S or ES to name many people, things, places, and animals. One, many, cake, cakes. One, cup, many, cups. One, mom, many, moms. One, box, many, boxes. One, mom puts the cake in the box. Many, mom puts the cakes in the boxes. Plural nouns. One and many. Nouns are naming words. A noun can name a person, thing, place, or animal. A noun can also name people, things, places, or animals. One, many. Person. One, mom. Many, moms. Thing. One, box. Many boxes. Place. One, school. Many schools. Animal. One fox. Many foxes. My mom bakes a cake. Our moms bake cakes. He sees a box. She sees many boxes. I go to school. Kids go to many schools. The fox hides behind a tree. Many foxes run fast. Person. One, many. One girl. Many girls. One boy. Many boys. One dad. Many dads. One mom. Many moms. The girl has a book. The girls have many books. The boy can skate. The boys like to play. My dad works during the day. Our dads have fun after work. My mom dusts the house. Many moms are good cooks. Thing. One, many. One car. Many cars. One doll. Many dolls. One bus. Many buses. One hat. Many hats. Our car is old. We look at many new cars. I have one doll. My sister has two dolls. Our bus is yellow. There are many buses at school. I wear a hat when it is cold. We all wear hats. Place. One, many. One house. Many houses. One park. Many parks. One school. Many schools. One hall. Many halls. Our house is green. There are many houses on our street. A park is near our house. There are many parks in our city. Our school is not near our house. We all take a bus to our schools. The hall to my class is long. There are 3 long halls in our school. Animal. 1. Many. 1 horse. Many horses. 1 cat. Many cats. 1 bird. Many birds. 1 fox. Many foxes. I want to ride a horse. We see many horses. We have just 1 cat. John and Sarah have 3 cats. A little yellow bird sits near my room. The zoo has many birds. We saw a fox near a lake. People told us there are many foxes. Prepositions. Prepositions. A preposition is a small word that comes before a noun. A preposition connects the noun with another word. Prepositions. By, for, from, in, of, off, on, out, to, with. Here are some prepositions. He sits by the lake. We went from my house. The top of the hill is high. The doll is on the bed. We went to the zoo. By. The word by can mean that something is close. We sit by the lake. He stands by the door. By can also mean how a person goes from one place to another. My mom goes to work to a big city by train. He went to visit his friend by bus. 4. The word for can tell us about things, actions, and places. The word for helps us connect one part of a sentence to another part. He gave her a toy for a gift. She sat for a long time. Our teacher gave us things for homework. My mom makes cake for us. From. The word from tells us a place where a person or thing starts. My friend came from school to my house. Dad came home from work. My sister and I went from home to see a movie. In. The word in tells us where a person or a thing is. The toy is in the box. The cow is in the barn. My mom is in the kitchen. My brother is in the park with his friends. Off. The word off tells us that a person or a thing is no longer on or attached to something. The bird hopped off the tree. I fell off our front porch. We all jumped off the diving board. The cat jumped off the roof of the house. Of. The word of shows that a thing belongs to a person or a thing. Of can also show how one thing is a part of a larger thing. That doll made of cloth belongs to my sister. That is just one small part of the book. Our house is made of wood. My mom is the head of a big group of women. On. The word on tells us that one object is sitting on top of another object. We eat lunch together on the table. The dog is sitting on the top step. The toy is sitting on my bed. The bowl of fruit is on the table. Out. The word out tells us a person or a thing is not inside. All of the students were told to come out of the school. My mom asked me to put the cat out. I dug a hole out in the garden to hide my toy. We all went out after school to see a movie. With. The word with tells us that people or things are together in a group. My best friend went with us to watch a soccer game. My sister went with my mother to buy groceries. My best friend went with me to the park. The swans swam with geese to the other side of the pond. Verbs. Action verbs. Verbs are action words. They tell us what someone or something is doing. Skate, jump, go, swim. They skate on the ice. I jump high. My friends go to the park. We swim in the pool. Action verbs. Bake, smell, cook, eat. My mom and sister bake cakes. The cakes smell good. I cook soup. We eat the hot soup. Action verbs. Play, walk, run, jog. I play with my friends. We walk to school. We run home from school. People jog in the park. Action verbs. Hear, see, touch, run. My friends hear cats. We see 2 cats. I touch 1 cat. The 2 cats run. Action verbs. Shout, laugh, talk, cry. They shout at their friends. Their friends laugh. We talk to our friends. 2 little girls cry. Question words. Question words. Question words are words that ask a question. The question words are who, what, where, when, why, and how. A question ends with a question mark. Question word. Who, what, where, when, why, how. Who ate my food? What is that? Where is your house? When did you see the cow? Why did they go? How do you play this game? Who? Use a who question when you want to know the person. Who is your best friend? Who is your teacher? Who is your sister? Who makes dinner for you? What? Use a what question when you want to know the name of a thing. What are these animals? What is the name of your school? What is your dog's name? What is her cat's name? Where? Use a where question when you want to know the place of a person or a thing. Where did you go? Where is the park? Where do you live? Where is your school? When? Use a when question when you want to know the time of something. When do you go to school? When do you get home from school? When do you play with your friends? When does the game start? Why? Use a why question when you want to know the reason. Why does he go to the park? Why does Dad go to work? Why is that bird so loud? Why does our cat sleep all day? How? Use a how question to know the way that a person or thing did something. How do you get to the park? How did you get so many books? How did your friends get to your house? How did your mom make this cake? Inflections. Inflections. An inflection is a few letters that we can add to a root word. A root word is a word like box or call. Box is a root word. ES is an inflection. Box, boxes. We add ES to box, and we have boxes. This is a new word. Call is a root word. ER is an inflection. Call, caller. We add ER to call, and we have caller. This is a new word. What is a root word? Let's find out. Root words. A root word is like part of a tree. The root is under the ground. Above ground, we see leaves. A root word is like a tree with no leaves. A root word is a small word that can stand on its own. We can add a few letters to a root word. This makes a new word. Here is a root word. Play. We can add the suffix FUL to the end of our root word play. Play, playful. Root words. Playful is like a puppy that likes to roll around and play with a toy. We can also add the suffix ed to the end of our root word play. Play, played. This is a way to say what we did yesterday. Today I play. Yesterday I played. Nouns. Nouns are naming words. A noun can name a person, thing, place, or animal. To change one thing to many things, we add s or es. A noun like cat tells us there is one cat. If a white cat sits next to a black cat, we use the word cats. The S at the end of cats is an inflection. Cat, cats. An inflection changes a singular word into a plural word. A cat is a singular word. This means there is just one cat. Cats is a plural word. This means there are many cats. He has one cat. She has two cats. Nouns. First, we used an animal. Now, let's use a thing. Box, boxes. There is one box, so it is singular. The plural noun for box is boxes. I have one box. She has two boxes. For cat, we add S to make it plural. For box, we add ES to make it plural. Verbs. A verb is an action word like climb. I climb a tree. There are many action verbs. She likes to swim. We like to walk. My mom bakes good cakes.